Look at all the dirt. As soon as I can do this one-handed without dropping the camera. And there's no cracks. Drum looks okay. Things have been happening over here with this transmission. I got the transmission completely gutted. There's all the parts. Sort of kind of a different video, but I got to redo these mounts in the front. Like a genius, I actually cut this all out and still kind of loose and floppy, so I got to figure that out. But that's a different video. Lots of parts. Oh my god. Today we're working on the side by side. The Wildcat 1000. We are going to do seat latch. I'm going to put that drive shaft back in there so it goes from here to the back. That's going to be a fun job. And I got to mount this thing came with a Muzzy exhaust and it came with this little tuner. I'm going to mount that somewhere down there. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But yeah, I got lots of parts, lots of stuff to do. So the passenger seat lock was actually non-existent. The seat lock locks onto these little pins right here. So as you can see, the seat bar slides in here and then locks on that. So it's quick and easy to get the seats out. But that was missing. So if you had to hit your brakes, your passenger would just smash face right into this. Oh yeah, there's a quick job here. I replaced the glove box. But let's get this seat latch on there. Here's the seat latch, brand spanking new. Goes here. Open, and she goes on just like that. You get some nuts and bolts and throw that baby on there. It's that's a pretty quick one. So pretty much everything on the machine has got mismatched hardware, but nuts and bolts will work. Gotta go in from the back. That's not gonna happen. Gotta go in from the back. See if these guys are even long enough for this. Oh yeah, perfect. I'd like to have washers, but I don't have that kind of stuff here. No washers. Out of my house. Oh, I'm sure I could find washers, but I'm not digging through 10 bags or 10 bins and coffee cans of old hardware. All right. There's a quick, easy job for you. When we get the zap gun, I'm not gonna see nothing. I'm gonna see my big drill. There, that job's done. Now we can lock that seat down. Now it won't come flying out. Oh yeah, excellent. But I got to do the rest of this and put that center console back in there and the drive shaft. I just wanted to make sure that would lock. You stick your hand back here, and pull up on it, pop her up, and take her out. I'm assuming that's for ease of clean because this stuff's going to be just covered in mud when you're done riding. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this, but we'll try to get her done like this anyways. Yeah. So here's the little short shaft. It goes from the steady bearing here, which is the front drive shaft, to the engine. So this thing is always in like go mode. I don't think you can see that. Can you see that? No, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Bring it a little closer. Can you see that? Yeah, not really, but you can kind of see in the camera. Right here. Right here is the shaft. So that gets bolted up, and then the flange on the engine, which is down under there. Oh, what a crappy video this is gonna be. See if we can get this baby in there. Can't forget the Loctite. Alright. Just stuff it in through this hole here. See how many things pushed out of the way. So that, like that. Oil cooler line. Like that. Oh yeah, this is the fun part. Oh, how the hell did I do this before? That's gonna go in there like that. Okay, I'm gonna struggle with this for a little while. Might have to unbolt that sturdy bearing, lift it up, and then push it back down. I've done worse. Now we'll take the rubber right off of that thing. Hopefully without making the socket explode. Oh crap. Hang on. Extension required. Well, I do not have an extension that'll work on this, so I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, yeah, right. Loctite on there. Oh, I'll try it this way. This can either go really good or really bad. Protect your eyeballs. Ah, shoot. Here we go. All right. That worked better than I expected it to. All right. I got that big rubber hunk off of there. Should be able to feed the rubber through here. Yeah, it's way freaking better than what I was doing. I wish I thought about this when I took it apart. And then let's go. Turns like this, right? So that, yeah, there we go. Like that. One like that. One like that. Okay. You know, as rough as this machine is, these rubbers are actually in pretty good shape. I would actually tell the big guy there to replace them if they were really that bad. Really weird the way they designed this. And yes, there's Loctite on these. I just want to get a couple bolts started and then we'll take the rest off. Put some Loctite on the rest of them. And then this guy goes in this way, like this. That goes through there, like that. And that is bolted like that. Crazy design. Oh boy, gonna lose that one. Try to do it the smart way. There's the smart way. Okay, so I'm gonna put the rest of those on there. Put a little bit of the blue Loctite on there, and bring it back when it's all together. All right, Driveshaft is in. Doesn't wobble. Looks good. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, you can't squat on this side. I'll bring you around this side. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's looking good in there now. Right on, right on, right on. The next thing I wanted to check out on this machine was the front diff. And because the rear diff was so bad, check out the front one. Just pull the plugs, drain the oil out. Hey, look at that, it's not even tight. Oof, that could be good or bad. There's the fill. We'll be able to tell quite a bit about this front diff by what the oil in here looks like. And if it's as bad as the rear, then yeah, we gotta pull it off and clean her all up. Oh, it's actually looking pretty clean in there. It doesn't look brown. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull the drain, which you gotta see this. I love engineers, and they're really smart, but you can see the lights in the way here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Right down in there is the drain. Is the drain plug. So I can zoom you right in. And you can see that right there, and there's the only access is a tiny little hole down here. So should be able to stick a wrench up here, loosen this little bugger off here. Oh boy, that's the whole stroke of my wrench. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna get a wrench or a ratchet and I'll be back. Try to sneak in around the back. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, just about there. And the ratchet's going the wrong way. Of course. Holy moly. How the heck am I supposed to get that back in there? Oh, it's coming out. Or and I set you up and actually shut you down and we'll tell you the drain, and you can see the oil draining down to the pan. See what kind of colors come out of there. Okay, just about got her off. Let's hope something even comes out of here. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's kind of oozing out of there just like the other one did. Well, I don't know. It's looking pretty funky, that stuff too. Here. Well, it's more oil than the last one. Well, you know, that's actually not that bad. A little bit of scotch in there, but for the most part, that looks more oil than the rear did. The rear was more dirt. You can see there's a bit of sludge and shit in there. Oops. I mean sludge and poop. Can't swear, I forgot about that. You can see all that stuff on the bottom. For the most part, that's pretty good. I think it's not really worth pulling it. It looks pretty good. I am going to put the drain plug back in when it's done draining and top her up, and that's it. See if the bolt has got a magnet on it. Yeah, see the bolt here. Yeah, the bolt's got a little bit of fuzzy stuff, but come on, focus, you son of a gun. If I turn around. Yeah, the bolt's got a little bit of fuzzies on it. Nothing too bad. Nothing like the rear. Whew. And I don't think there's going to be any noisy bearings in it. Alright, that's awesome. So I'm going to let this drain, and I guess we'll move on to the next thing. Alright, so the next thing is going to be, we're going to pull these front tires off, and we're going to do both the front wheel bearings. So there's one in there, and there's one in there. Shouldn't be too bad. And then we can do the brakes as well, because we got the kit, the All Balls kit, has 4. Came with 4 bearings. Pretty good kit. So I'm going to start here with the driver's side. I'm going to pull this off, and so it's just kind of the same as the rear. I'm going to take the tire off, I'm going to take the rod off here, take the upper arm off, I'm going to take the shock off. Should be able to pull the axle out, take the knuckle off, put the knuckle in my press, and then bring it back when we're over at the press, pressing out the old and pressing in the new. Same story on the brakes on the front. There is absolutely nothing left. Well, just a freaking tiny little bit of friction material there. Nothing on the inside. These discs, they're not as bad. They're still pretty gross looking. They're pretty good ridge here on this side right here. Pretty good ridge right there. I'm gonna run my finger across. They're not warped, but still, man, I don't get it. Change your damn brakes, guys. Jeez. Yeah, she's looking kind of naked. Bunch of stuff taken off. Got to my prize. Bearing's not too bad, but I don't know if you can read the wording on that. You can zoom in. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust these bearings. You never know. They don't feel bad, but so let's go over to the press, set it up, press these babies out of here. I'm gonna do one side at a time. See if I can press that baby out of there. Okay. So like the other one, I'm gonna pull the snap ring out of here. And stick her in the press and ram that out of there. Alright, here we go. This guy should just pretty much fall right out, I think. Well, she's doing it pretty good. Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't. Just like that, we had a bearing. And yeah, it's actually not that bad. I think these have been replaced recently. But you know, when you get it in a kit, might as well just throw it right in there, and that's what has me not trustworthy, that name right there at the top. Okay, clean her up, put the new one in. Alright, I got her set up in there and press her home. Hopefully she goes in straight. I think I gotta go sideways on things here a little bit. Oh. Handle. That is not gonna press that bearing in straight. Yeah. I gotta rethink my setup here. Let's try that. I'm gonna try it just a little bit different. That way we can get the bearing started straight. And then we can just press her in a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like it was meant to go in there. Okay. Now we gotta get our socket. Take her and put her like this. Oh yeah, should have done that from the start. Nice and perfectly straight. Like this. Nope. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the old bearing to press in the new bearing. In hopes that I can get the old bearing out. Right. Ready? Here we go. Not even recording. God, she's home. Now, hopefully I can get her. Oh yeah. Whew. I'm a little worried there for a second. All right. One wheel bearing installed. And snap ring to finish her off. In the groove. Just like that. One wheel bearing installed. Right on. Alright, new brakes on there. Looking pretty good. Lots of meat on them bastards there. And you shaky, little shake of the camera. Scuffed up the disc. It's not nearly as damaged as the rear one. So, new wheel bearing. Scuffed the brake disc. New pads. Slap the tire back on. And you can fill up that diff. Could probably do that one on camera, why not? But I'm just gonna slap this all back on there, just throw the tire back on, torque it all up. I am gonna do the other side. I'm not gonna do it on camera. Same as this side, you know, just crack the ball joints, top and bottom, take it out, take the axle nut out, bam, done. It's felt this diff. So you got the good stuff here, the high performance, the 8090. Really though, you could go with any 8090 that is API GL5. I'm gonna stick the tube in here. This is a transmission, manual or automatic transmission tube. Oh, I'm gonna even get it in there. Here we go. And essentially, we just fill it up till it spills out the hole, and that fill is at the level that it needs to be at. So we'll just dump a little bit in, and we'll see what the stuff is like. Right over top of my camera. I think I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. Really don't want to be spilling oil on my camera, especially this stuff. Oof, this stuff will never come off. All right, I'm just gonna pour more in here. Yeah, the funnel's working okay. And this is the boring part. And we wait for it to go in there because it's looking. Is it going or what? Sure taking a while. Alright, changed my setup. That was gonna take forever. This will be a little bit better, and we can see it actually going down there. You can see it now. There we go. Oh shoot. Oh, making a mess. Ah, this stuff is just so runny, so thick. Like molasses. Hopefully it doesn't take too much. I gotta fill up 2 diffs with this container. You're gonna want to look right down there. Look for it spilling out of the hole. Oh, I see it coming out. And I would say that diff is full. Yeah, you can see the level. You can see the level in the oil right there. Why the heck did that blur out? Come on! Freaking camera. Can't even focus on it yet. You can see that oil level. We have made perfection. Alright, diffy's full. Our brakes are done. Gotta do that brakes and the wheel bearing on that side, but that is essentially my day. On to the next thing. Alright, what the hell, I might as well film this side too. This side's all done. Disc is not as bad as the rear, just like the other one. Lots of meat left in those pads there now. A little bit loose there. Need some ball joints, but that's to come. Alright, that's it for today. I'm done. See ya.